Hey guys, welcome back to another Bear Fishing video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all some of the baits that I have on the front deck fishing in the winter months, the colder season. It's come upon us. We've had a bunch of snow and a bunch of rain, especially down here in Tennessee. We've been hit decently hard, more than we normally get every year, of course. We've had some ice on the lakes, so the fish has been changed a lot. Like the fishing, it's changed more than it has most years. So, especially down here in Tennessee, and I don't know, a lot of different places it's like that as well. Just a lot of different cold fronts and stuff that could mess these fish up and stuff like that. So we're gonna jump right into it. I got maybe 4 or 5 baits to show y'all. I've got 2 things that I really want to break down and show y'all on what exactly I do. So let's jump right into it.
Hey, hold up, man. I got something to say, man. Wait. What y'all out here for, man? What you here for, huh? Does your life matter? Does your life matter? You ready for this? You ready to take control? Are you giving up control, or are you taking control? Huh? You know what happens when people don't take control.
The first bait of choice right here, going into the winter months, really going into any season of fishing at all, any month, something that I always have tied on, either on the deck or in the box, is a jig. You can't go without it. I have it tied on everywhere I go, no matter what. Just really depends on the colors, what I change up. But I've got 2 jigs to show you guys here today, a bigger jig and a smaller jig. Start off with the bigger one. This is a full skirted BJ Lures 3/8 ounce wire tie jig. I really like those jigs. I'm telling you, you can't beat a wire tie jig. You really can't. You can't beat something that, the skirt never falls off. The skirts are really good. The rubber skirts now, they look a whole lot better than most normal skirts do, the old-fashioned look. So it looks phenomenal. And I've got that paired up on the back right there. That is a BJ Lures Menace, just a straight green pumpkin. The reason why I picked out a Menace is something that's not gonna sit back there and flutter and stir up a lot of stuff. I want something that's gonna slow down and be a straight retrieve. The bait's not moving much back there. That's kind of just flowing. You don't want much movement in the wintertime. That's really the main key in a lot of these, is just not a lot of movement. The fish don't want to move. Like, you think about us, when it's cold outside, we don't want to move too much. We want to stay where we're at, try to stay warm. That's what the fish are doing. So it just got to that point where you have to really put the bait right at them. So, but yeah, the jig right there gets it done a lot of times and is able to catch a lot of the bigger fish. All right, guys, so the next bait of choice right here, something that I really love using in the winter months and maybe even the later fall months, depends on where you're at in the states, what the water temperature is and stuff. You want to have cold water, of course. But right here we have got, that is a Shadow Deep jerkbait right there. That's an 11, I believe. Love that color. It's one of my favorite colors to throw. I can't complain about the Rapala jerkbaits. Really good jerkbaits. Of course, suspended jerkbait, something that you want to make sure you have while you're throwing these jerkbaits. I'm using a very light setup. This is 10 or 12 pound fluorocarbon on I believe it's a 7-foot medium. I don't want to go anything bigger than that. I'm a shorter person, so being able to get the retrieve and the jerks in, I really want to make sure, that's a St. Croix. I really want to make sure that I'm able to work the bait correctly and how it needs to be worked. So right there, jerkbait. You can't go wrong with a jerkbait in the winter. Something to really target those suspended fish and get yourself set up to catch some really good fish in the wintertime. All right, guys. My next bait of choice right here is gonna be a Spro Little John. You can't do wrong with a small crankbait like this. I've got two of my favorite colors to throw in the winter months. Something that I like to it depends on the water clarity, but most of the time, the early winter months, I'm gonna go with more of a yellow look, yellow orange look. Right there, it's a Spro Little John. And towards the later wintertime, like February, you get into the real early spring. I like to go with that demon look, that straight red look right there. So two really good colors, really good baits. I throw this on a light rod, of course, and you know, there's some fish catching machines if you can really get on them. So two really good baits right there to have in your arsenal on the front deck and ready to fish. Last bait of choice right here. I saved the best for last. This is my go-to wintertime bait. It's gonna be a small swim bait. Really simple bait. That's gonna be a 1/8 ounce round head swim bait hook. And I believe that's a 3.5 inch swim bait. I'm gonna show you guys the swim bait right here. I really, probably hands down one of my favorite swim baits out there at the moment, especially for the smaller swim bait size. So right here we've got a Reaction Innovation. This is gonna be the Little Dipper. It's gonna be, the color's called Bad Shad. So off the hook right there. Really good bait. I like how this and the middle side of the bait is a completely different look, and then back here, that's where that action comes right there. That's actually my color of choice when I'm on a new lake and I'm trying to find what the fish are biting. Bad Shad is my favorite color to use. They have Bad Shad green, but right there, Reaction Innovations. Really good swim baits. So enough talk of that. My rod of choice right here is going to be a Casting Rods 7-foot medium. I don't like to go anything over that. Just a perfect little swim bait rod. This is a braid backing rod, and I've got 10-pound fluorocarbon Seaguar on that. Like I said, really good bait, and I enjoy using it. It's so fun to get that swim bait bite in the wintertime, and so I enjoy it a lot. So to wrap up this video, I appreciate you guys watching and staying along for all of the whole video. Hopefully these tips and a few of the tricks can help you guys out on the water. That's all I got to say, guys. We'll see you on the water. See y'all. With a smaller version this time of year. Oh shoot, I just showed the wrong bait. Dadgummit, we gotta restart. Why is this even over here?